Morning everyone, my name is Krensley Ambivalan. Today we will tackle about communication and technology, week 10 of Purposive Communication lesson. On the objectives, at the end of the lesson, you shall have explained how technology has changed the way we communicate, giving examples of important changes and tools, described how rational technologies, like for example social media and other platforms, affect how people create and manage their digital identities, and created a sample online profile or digital persona based on what you have learned about identity construction.
Technology plays an important role on how people communicate today. It helps us stay connected, share information, and work together more easily. Through tools like smartphones, the internet, social media, and computers, technology allows people to talk and send messages instantly, even if they are in different part of the world. According to Katz and Rice 2002, one of the biggest benefits of technology is that it removes distance as a barrier. For example, video calls, emails, or messaging apps makes it possible to connect with anyone, anytime from anywhere. Overall, technology has made communication faster and more convenient, and more inclusive in our daily lives.
What is technology in communication? Technology facilitates real-time communication across geographical temporal boundaries, providing diverse channels for information exchange. However, it's crucial to understand that technology is not a replacement for human interaction. Instead, it serves as a supplementary tool to enhance and facilitate communication. The effective use of technology in communication requires a balance between technological tools and genuine human interaction.
What technology is not in communication? It does not guarantee effective communication, as the success of communication still depends on the skills and intentions of the communicator. For example, even with a high quality video call app, if the speaker is not clear or empathetic, then the message may not be received effectively. Number two, technology is not the solution to all communication problems. It can create new challenges, such as information overload or distractions. Let's say group chats or endless notifications can distract meaningful conversations or cause misunderstandings. Number three, technology cannot replace emotional intelligence, empathy, and social skills, which are essential for effective communication. For example, when we talk to a chatbot, yes, they do give us answers, but they don't offer real emotional support that humans can do during crisis. For number four, technology is not an independent entity, but rather a tool that is shaped by human values, norms, and behaviors. So, like social platforms reflect user behavior, they can promote either positive interactions or online bullying. It depends on how people use them.
So now let's talk about the evolution of communication. First is from analog to digital. The shift from analog to digital technology revolutionized communication, enabling faster, more efficient, and higher quality transmission. Second is early digital communication tools. Early digital tools like email, instant messaging, and chat room emerged in enabling individuals to communicate asynchronously and in real time across the globe. Third is video conferencing and virtual meetings. These developed platforms like Skype, Zoom, and Microsoft Teams brought the ability to meet face-to-face virtually. It became vital for remote work, education, and global collaboration, allowing people to maintain relationships and productivity despite the physical distance. Fourth is social media and online communities like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram transformed communication by enabling users to share content, interact with others, and build communities, and became a powerful tool for social interaction, marketing, political activism, and real-time news sharing. Fifth is mobile communication. The rise of smartphones and mobile apps enable constant communication through text, voice, and video calls, as well as instant access to the internet. Next is the AI, or artificial intelligence, and cloud-based collaboration. AI-powered tools like chatbots, virtual assistant, and cloud collaboration platforms streamline communication process, making collaboration more efficient and reducing the need of manual work. Lastly is virtual and augmented reality have opened up new possibilities for immersive communication experiences, allowing users to interact in virtual environments. These changes have transformed how people connect, collaborate, and engage with one another, shaping the modern communication landscape.
The benefits of technology in communication. Technology has completely transformed how we connect and interact with each other. Here are three major benefits. One is increased connectivity. Technology enables us to stay connected with people across the globe, facilitating real-time communication through emails, social media, and messaging apps. This connectivity supports personal relationships and business collaborations, allowing for instant communication regardless of distance. Technology allows us to communicate with anyone, anywhere in the world. Second is improved efficiency and speed. Digital platforms such as emails, instant messaging, and video conferencing allow for rapid communication, which streamlines workflows and reduces the time needed for decision making in both personal and professional contexts. Messages and information are sent and received almost instantly, improving productivity. Last is accessibility. Technology provides communication tools that helps individuals with disabilities such as speech-to-text software and video calls, making communication more inclusive. Communication tools are more accessible now, even to those with disabilities. For example, voice-to-text and screen readers help people with visual or motor impairments stay connected.
Technology has changed the way we communicate, but it also comes with some downsides. One major issue is reduced face to face interaction. Technology often replaces in person conversations with digital ones, which can lead to miscommunication and conflicts. It may also make us less comfortable with direct, personal interactions, affecting our ability to build strong relationships. Another downside is miscommunication. Digital communication, like text and emails, lacks the tone and context of face to face chats, making it easier to misinterpret messages. This can lead to misunderstandings, hurt feelings, and strained relationships. Digital distractions are also a challenge. Constant notifications from our devices can break our focus, making it harder to concentrate on tasks or conversations, which can decrease productivity at work, school, or in social settings. Privacy and security are additional issues. Sharing personal information online puts us at risk of hacking, identity theft, and data breaches. We must stay vigilant about protecting our privacy and using secure communication methods. Lastly, technology can affect our mental health. Spending too much time online can cause feelings of isolation, anxiety, and depression. The pressure to stay constantly connected and the fear of missing out can take a toll on our well being. It is important to maintain a balance between technology and real life interactions to protect our mental health.
So now, let us go to relational technology. So, what is relational technology? When we say relational technology, it refers to the use of digital platforms, tools to facilitate social interactions, relationships, and communication between individuals and groups. These include social media, online communities, messaging apps, and other digital environments. So, for example, in a social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok.
We could use these social media platforms to share our updates, photos, videos, and even interacting with other people. And messaging apps like, for example, WhatsApp, Messenger, Telegram. It is what we use to have a conversation, like through text, voice, or even video calls. In online communities like, for example, Reddit, Discord, Quora, it is a platform where people could share their interest, engage in discussion, and provide support or knowledge. So these technologies could enable people to connect regardless of physical distance, allowing for the exchange of information, emotional support, collaboration, and formation of online communities. So, what is the purpose of relational technology? So, its main purpose is that relational technology make it easier for the people to connect, share their experience, stay in touch with their friends, family, relatives, or colleagues, no matter where they are. And that ended my discussion in relational technology. Let us now proceed to the construction of online identities.
The construction of online identities. There are two construction of online identities. First, self-presentation and impression management. When we are online, we usually show the best part of ourselves. We choose what to post so people see us a certain way. That is called a self-presentation. It is like saying, "This is who I want you to think I am." Secondly, identity, performance, and performativity. We don't just show who we are, we act it out. The way we dress, talk, or behave online becomes part of our identity. And the more we do it, the more real it becomes. Now, let's talk about how technology helps shape our identity. There are two relational technology and identity formation. First, social networking. It is a app like Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook that share our lives. We post, get likes, comments, and messages, and all of that shape how we see ourselves. Secondly, online communities. We also join groups like gaming squad, fan pages, or forums. This community makes us feel we belong, and they influence how we think, speak, and act.
Let's talk about the impact of relational technology on our identity. Relational technologies like social media, online communities, and messaging apps allows us to express ourselves and interact with others. But they also bring challenges in how we manage and present our identity. Let's talk about identity fragmentation and multiplicity. Because we use different platforms like Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter, we often show different sides of ourselves. So, this can lead to what we call identity fragmentation, where our online selves don't always match up. It's called multiplicity, meaning we may have many versions of our identity across different spaces. Next is identity authentication and verification. In online, we don't always know if someone is who they claim to be. So that is why authentication and verification are important. Think of things like the blue check on Twitter or on Facebook, or the need to confirm your email. So these steps help ensure that identities are genuine. Next is community and belonging. On the positive side, relational technologies help people find communities, connect with others, and feel a sense of belonging. Whether it's a group for mental health support or a fan group for a hobby, or like a fan group for K-pop, so these communities shape who we are and how we feel connected. Now let's talk about the ways to protect your online identity. As we become more active online,
we need to be smart and cautious. So, here are some important tips to protect our online identity. First and foremost, use strong and unique passwords. Avoid easy to guess passwords and never reuse them across platforms. Next is be cautious with personal information. Don't overshare online, especially sensitive details. Next is regularly review privacy settings. Always check the privacy settings of your accounts to control who can see your information. Next is use a virtual private network or VPN. So this adds extra security when browsing or using public Wi-Fi. Monitor your online accounts, like keep track of unusual activity to prevent hacking. Be wary of phishing scams. Never click suspicious links or give out personal information through messages or emails. Next is secure or use secure website. Look for HTTPS in the URL to make sure the site is safe. Then regularly update software. Updates often include security patches that protect you from threats. Lastly, practice safe browsing habits. Avoid shady sites and don't download unknown files or apps. So those are the ways to protect our identity online. While we While relational technology give us space to express ourselves and build connections, they also come with risk. Being aware of how they affect our identity and knowing how to protect ourselves helps us become more responsible and secure digital citizens.